out your spouse is a cheat can be painful and emotionally heartbreaking, especially when you have invested so much into the relationship. Hello everyone, welcome once again to Spicy Talk with Onwadia. Here I help you build and maintain a healthy relationship and marriage as your love doctor. Today we'll be looking at how to know if your spouse is cheating on you. Now, when you begin to have doubts and start suspecting your spouse or your partner, there are ways you can find out in order to get the proof so you can vindicate yourself, walk away, or stay put. Now, one of the ways you can find out if your spouse is a cheat is emotional distancing. By this, you see that your spouse is trying as much as he can to disconnect with you physically and even emotionally. He's always absent from your life. He's always creating an excuse not to be with you. He's always finding an excuse not to spend long time with you. Even when you are together, he is so busy, disconnected, trying to do one thing or the other. Like, you can feel it that you are not connected. You can feel it that he's not present there with you. Even if he's there physically, emotionally, he's disconnected from you. Just know that he has somebody he's thinking about. There's a likelihood that he's already cheating on you. When he's always creating an excuse, you call him for a date or you're supposed to have a date, and then he comes up with one excuse or the other. When you are out, he's in a hurry to leave. Physically, he's creating one excuse or the other not to be with you, and even when you're together, he is disconnected from you. This could be a sign, a red flag that dude is already cheating on you. Next is extreme texting and chatting. By this, dude is with you, but he's so carried away, texting away and chatting with someone you don't know. You're having breakfast together, he's chatting. You're sleeping, guy is chatting. Like past midnight, he's still chatting away with someone. There is every likelihood, like the red flag is there that he's chatting with a woman, especially when you see that smile on his face. That smile means a lot. So look your guy, look at him closely. When he's too attached to his phone, always chatting, always texting, this could be a red flag there. It could be a red flag. So watch him closely and see if you can know who he's chatting with. I don't say go snooping around his phone, but when he's already texting and chatting, there's a chance he's cheating on you already. Next thing you should look out for is when he is so secretive and possessive of his phone. This means dude cannot leave his phone around you. He's going to the toilet, the phone is with him. He's having his bath, the phone is with him. He cannot leave the phone with you for a second. As soon as he's getting up, he's picking up his phone. When he's so possessive, he's hiding something in there. That's something he doesn't want you to know or see. And that means he could be having an affair and he doesn't want you to catch him red-handed. So, phone is a place where a lot of people cheat. Like 75% of cheating takes place on the via the mobile phone. So when he's so possessive and secretive with his phone, chances are he might be cheating on you. Now, this may not mean much if he has been doing this, but if he suddenly start being so possessive of his phone, like all of a sudden he's too secretive, you don't have his password anymore, he doesn't allow you to touch his phone. I mean, you can't even Google anything with his phone. Like, ask for his phone now to do something like, hey, sweetheart, let me check your calendar. Or, sweetheart, let me do something with your phone. And then he say, no, use yours. It's a problem. If he has not been possessive before, know that this is a red flag, a big red flag. So watch out when he becomes excessively possessive and secretive with his phone. Next is when he becomes hypercritical of you. Always complaining about anything you do, looking into your shortcomings and your weakness. Suddenly, he complains about everything you do. I don't like the way you laugh. I don't like the way you speak. I don't like the way you chew. I don't like the way you do this. I don't like everything is a problem. I don't like the color of this dress. I don't like the way you dress. I don't like your makeup. I don't like your hairdo. Like nothing about you pleases him anymore. Nothing about you, appeals to him anymore. All you get is complaint upon complaint. Just know that he's trying to compare you with somebody out there. He's already comparing you with someone else. So he's using the person as a yardstick now. He's using the person to judge your appearance, to judge everything you do. Watch out when he's becoming hypercritical. Watch out when he's always complaining, especially when he has not been complaining about this. You've been having this hairstyle all along. Then suddenly it's a problem. You've been chewing this way. All of a sudden it's a problem to him. You've been dressing this way. All of a sudden it becomes a problem. Watch out. It's a red flag. One other thing to look out for is when he's beginning to keep close tabs on you. By this I mean he's always calling to know when you are coming over if you're dating. Or as a wife, he suddenly wants to know when you're coming back from the market, or when you're coming back from work, or when you're leaving. Like he's suddenly paying so much attention, keeping close tabs. He wants to know where you are. For instance, if he's going out with another lady, and you are away, he wants to know if you're coming towards that area, if you're going to, if you're going to stumble on him there. So he wants to know where you are at every given opportunity. Like there's every likelihood that this guy wants to know if you're going to catch him or not, especially when he's out with a new girlfriend. Then when he's beginning to accuse you a lot, there's this thing called attack before defense. Like he's always accusing you suddenly of not trusting him. People who cheat always think their spouse cheats. When your man suddenly begins to accuse you of not trusting him, oh, you don't trust me? Oh, you're suspecting me? He's always quick to accuse you. Know that chances are his conscience is hitting him so hard. His conscience is already pricking him. So he wants to use that as a form of defense. By accusing you of not trusting him, of not believing him, he's using that to cover up something. Now you go ahead and like and subscribe. I know in case you haven't done that, please click the like button, subscribe, and leave your notification button on so you don't miss out any interesting topic I'll be bringing to you here. Finally, watch out for his response. When you ask him a question, the way he responds to your question, shows if he's cheating or not. When you say, where have you been? And they were like, hey, why are you asking? Or when you say, hey, I called, you didn't pick. He begins to, or you say, I saw you somewhere. He begins to blab. He begins to stammer. Just know that something is wrong. Now, a disclaimer. Independently, if you're seeing the sign, doesn't mean he's cheating. But when the signs are more than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, know that your dude is cheating. Dig in deeper. Cheating is not a good thing. It breaks your spouse's heart. It breaks your partner's heart. Try as much as possible to be faithful. If you are no longer interested in the relationship, let your partner know, so you can both part ways amicably. Don't hurt people. Don't break hearts. Stop double dating and stop cheating. Cheating is so wrong. Until I come your way again with another exciting gist on Spice It Up with Onwadia, I remain your love doctor. For now, I say bye-bye.